Ndeo, hello. How are you today? So this is Amijoma, and I am from igbostudy.com. Okay. So the aim of igbostudy.com is to help every Igbo learner to speak Igbo confidently, and the focus is on speaking Igbo. Okay. That's why you get some of these blog posts, these video lessons, okay, to help you to speak. Today I'm going to be discussing there'll be this video series this week and next week. I'll be discussing how you can speak Igbo more confidently. Okay, and I'll give you a little bit of background. I learned to speak my dialect when I was little. Okay, so I grew up in an Igbo speaking community. Everybody was speaking Igbo, so it was pretty easy to pick up the language. However, the community where I grew up in, the language, the Igbo dialect they were speaking was different from the dialect from where I and my parents are from. Okay, so I grew up in Enugu State, but I and my parents are from Enugu State. Okay, but however, in the house, my parents would speak my dialect in the house. Okay, so whenever we walked into the house, just like it's an automatic change, we just speak the Imo State dialect. Okay, so let me give you an example of the difference. Let's say an Enugu person wanted to say somebody has gone out. They would say oporapo, but in Enugu State we will say oforafo. You see, so there's a difference. Oporapo, he's gone out. Oforafo, he's gone out. Same meaning, the different dialects. Okay, what is my point? My point is that there are two ways you can either learn this Igbo language. You can either learn it as a child or you can learn it as an adult, okay? So I learned it as a child, but that's not the only way you can learn Igbo language, okay? Even as an adult, you can learn Igbo language. How do I know this? So I'm learning a new language at the moment. It's not your typical language, but I will call it a tech language, okay? I've not really been good in tech, computer skills and things like that. But recently I'm upgrading my skills. I'm learning things, going on the internet. I've opened my website. I put on blog posts. All those things, I'm learning them as I'm doing them. I didn't get taught all these things in school or at home. Okay, so what's the point? The point is that as an adult, if you make up your mind to learn something, you can learn it. So I haven't arrived yet, but I'm still learning every day, every week. I put in the work. I do one activity, either I write on my blog post or post something on the YouTube video, or just do something on the PowerPoint, just things to improve my tech experience. So the point is, even as you as an adult, do not give up, do not lose hope. It's not all gone. You can still learn Igbo. Okay? And so if you join me in the videos that will be coming up, there will be a webinar as well on the 25th of June, Monday, 2 weeks from today, there's a webinar. I'll put the link below this video and you can sign up where we'll discuss the 3 steps that you need to improve your Igbo speaking, okay? And we'll raise up these myths and mistakes, all these myths surrounding Igbo speaking. We'll just discuss these mistakes and the myths live, and we'll just bust all these myths, okay? So today, just bear in mind that whether you're an adult or you're a child, you can learn Igbo. It doesn't matter what age you are. And I will encourage you, if you're a parent, you can speak Igbo, please teach your children. Just speak it. That's it. That's how I was learned my dialect. Parents were just speaking it to me. They didn't bring out a blackboard to write it or anything like that. And my children, that is how I'm teaching them. I speak Igbo to them. Truth be told, most times they respond to me in English, but when I know they need something especially, I make them respond to me in Igbo, and they gladly do that, okay? And sometimes out of their own accord, they're just out of the blues, speak one Igbo sentence like that. So they are learning. Even if they're not speaking it, just carry on speaking it to them. The children, when they grow up, you realize that they have been internalizing it and they can speak it. Just like a baby that's absorbing everything that is hearing, one day to open his mouth and speak. Okay, so just speak Igbo to your children if you're parents that can speak Igbo, because when they grow up, they will learn how to speak it. And if you're an adult, it is very possible, okay? Just like I'm learning my new tech, my new computer language, you can learn to speak Igbo language. You just need to practice every day, even if it's 10 minutes every day, every week, even if it's just 3 days a week, you bring out 10 minutes, that's 30 minutes a week. Promise you, in 6 months, where you will be in speaking Igbo will not be where you are today. I know I've spoken this message in English, but it's because I'm speaking to learners who are yet to be proficient in Igbo language. Okay? Okay? Until then, register for that webinar. The link is below. 25th of June. Do not forget. See you then. Bye-bye. Cody.